Folks, what the Trojan crap is going on? Welcome back. Odysseus is ready to lead you through a javelin-filled adventure of the ancient world, and we're going to continue things. It looks like we've got a lot of these people to cough up the wood and give us peace. We've been wasting time with some inland battles, which honestly aren't going to benefit us very much. In fact, I need to work on a deal with Mycenae. If I can get Sparta to surrender, that'd be great. So there is actually a Spartan territory over here. I'm going to get in a little bit of trouble because I'm going to be traveling through lands that aren't mine. But yeah, it's what we're going to do. Are we not going to do it? Maybe.
Odysseus the Cunning.
Let's actually.
Odysseus of Ithaca.
Why won't he move?
Great.
Oh, he's in an ambush stance. There we go, air. I was like, Odysseus, what's your problem? Nah, don't worry. The problem is just air. In case anybody was wondering. Actually, we do still replenish. I forgot because we picked up that special ability. So we're going to push over here. Sparta's got, and it's actually a coastal settlement that produces wood, which is all the better for me. We'll move our spy that direction. And like I said, we own a couple territories here. I'm going to try and trade them off to Mycenae to build up some favor with Agamemnon. There's really, honestly, no good reason for me to be fighting all these fellow Achaeans. So we should probably stop. Just my own personal opinion there. We should probably quit. Arrows. There's a small Spartan army here. I'm training a few new troops here, some heavy sword skirmishers. It's going to tax my food income. We have a lot of food stored up. We just don't have a lot of income. We can work on that as we get some more settlements. Are they actually going to win, though? It's just slingers and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be able to just run them down and kill them. I don't think they're going to actually win this, so let's see. They might win it. What do they got here? Bowmen? Yeah, I mean, there are renowned slingers, which are going to be quite a lot better in melee than their regular counterparts, but chariots? Yeah, okay. Let's fight this battle. See if we can get these scum up off of us here. After a couple of defeats, Sparta will probably come to the table because I don't really want to be fighting them either. What I'd like to do is sail to Crete and take over the island of Crete. Hopefully no one's beat me to it that I don't want to kill, but, you know, we'll kill if necessary. If necessary. Let's see here. All right, folks, let's get things started here. I was tinkering with some settings there for a minute. We're gonna want to charge out. I think all their forces are arrayed in one spot in front of me. These young spears ought to be good at catching enemies. They're pretty quick. And our sword skirmishers and islanders are shielded. Let's see. Two of these units can vanguard deploy if there's any cover for them. It's not great cover. So we'll just we'll run up together. I got one unit left back here. It's another sword skirmisher. Okay. Let's start. I'm just gonna push all these guys up for a minute.
Sons of Achaea. On the move! Moving up to glory! On the move! Forward march!
Alright, we do have our archer skirmisher here. And you can see our sword skirmishers are pretty good at ooh, yeah, hit the chariots. Hit the chariots, hit the chariots. We bring those chariots down, that'll be a significant piece of their army that we can bring to heal. Javelins, stop skirmishing, you idiots. Break up. Break up. Turn around because you got more javelins. Come on. Chariots are getting a bunch of kills because my units were on skirmish, so FYI, in case you all want to be more
Your warriors
effective.
are losing heart.
Alright, we got their chariots. They could come back from routing, and we lost a ton of skirmishers at the hands of the chariots, but we managed to get the job done. We're going to ignore their lord and shoot him with our archer skirmisher and our javelins. And just go chasing their other skirmishers.
Awaiting orders. Ready to shoot.
Just kind of keep an attack order on there. Those chariots may come back from routing, but if they do, they'll be extraordinarily weak. And the rest of the Spartan forces are now pretty well overmatched. And by the time we do enough damage to their lord here, we should be able to force a chain route. You can see we're already favored by the power bar. We ought to be extremely favored by the power bar right now, so I don't really know what the power bar is thinking. Just routed another unit there. About to crush those archers. This guy's going to go for the capture point, so we'll follow him to the capture point and just unload all of our missiles into his back while he goes there. The AI will default to that behavior. Keep the young spears chasing the renowned slingers. Archers are almost toast. Here we go.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Let's see.
As you command. As commanded.
Yeah, this dude is just trucking it for the capture point. Thinks he's gonna win that way. It's way back here in the back too, and I'm not really figured out why these
Victory is close
warlord
enough to
commanders
taste.
are so fast, but they are quick. Sometimes they'll chase my archers down. These renowned slingers are gonna get caught. It's just a matter of time. Got another javelin unit. Go clear back here to the capture point, because that's where this dork's running to. Somewhere back here. Here it is. Okay, archers are shattered. These units can start running back here too. And then the renowned slingers are now fully engaged. I'm going to take the sword skirmisher unit and flank all the way around while we keep them busy with the young spears. My other units are just chasing their lord to the capture point, so it doesn't really require a lot of my micromanagement. Right, there we go. See, as soon as we got around them and it gave the attack and the flank penalty, that was over. It's going to cause a chain route, and Sparta is defeated. Sparta is defeated. Works for me. We'll go ahead and let's barter him off. Take a little bit of resources off of him. So that Spartan army will be largely ineffective from here on out. There is another one, but it's not going to be enough to challenge Odysseus. Some of these Spartan specialty is axemen. Some of those axemen are not shielded, though they are very capable in melee. Very capable. But the ones that aren't shielded are going to suffer mightily at the hands of my sword skirmishers because they won't have shields and they'll just be taking AP missile fire, which will be devastating in pretty much every way imaginable. Let's go scout out the Spartan settlement. Yeah, they're moving back and trying to recruit more troops. So we're going to fall on them there. and take them out. Can we do anything to disrupt them here? Poison the well. Causes a target army to suffer attrition. Ooh.
Too sick to hold a sword.
Nice. See if we can hurt these guys a little. Alright, happiness is actually the positive here. Other places it's not so great. Repair the stuff that we're getting bronze off of.
I'll do it right.
Let's head over here and see if we can get rid of these Spartans, because they're just going to be causing public order issues. So we'll go try and shut them down. We've got quite a bit of wood. See if there's anything worthwhile that we can construct. Wooden houses to give ourselves more influence. Down with that. Extra happiness. This is Odysseus' palace. Enables recruitment of envoys, spies. Chance of hero evading ambushes. Okay. That costs gold to build as well. We're actually getting a fair bit of gold right now in terms of income, so that's not too bad. This would give us access to exemplary ambushers, which I do want to get. This one's also going to cost us gold. I'm not going to recruit those ambushers at the moment, so maybe that I shouldn't spend on that one. It's not going to hurt to have more food. Use our stone and wood to build up some more food income, because we're still low on that. Probably will be for the foreseeable.
Words win through.
Does he have his full movement points again?
In Athena's
No,
name.
I think we're...
With sword and with wit.
Alright. Okay. We're going to need to keep the spy close to our army, because we can use that spy to build safe houses and recruit units while we're fighting abroad without having to worry about trying to come back. So we're going to have to get good at using that to our advantage. Okay, Sparta got in behind us. That's King Menelaus. That's frustrating, actually, because I was going to gift this settlement over to Mycenae, so I'm a little bit frustrated with this. I could always swing back over there and retake it in order to gift it. But if I end up taking this coastal settlement and we can get Menelaus to take a peace treaty, I'll probably just settle for that. But my guess is we're going to have to beat him down in order to get him to accept a peace treaty. Oh, he didn't actually take it. What a dork. He's just raising it. Yeah, now they're fleeing because they know they're about to lose battles. Okay. Spartan courage there for you all. When faced with opposition, they run rather than fight. Makes sense. They're going to offer me wood if I give them stone for that many turns. I have quite a bit of stone. Change next turn, 425. You know what, I'll take... This is fine. I'll take some wood for a little while. These guys want a non-aggression pact for the... cost. They're offering up wood. Let's see. They're at war with Sparta, Mycenae. You know what? This isn't really going to be good look for me if I'm trying to make friends with those other guys. I mean, I don't know if it would hurt anything or not, but... Okay. Thanks for the port settlement, jerks.
Ends justify means.
Ends justify means. Get out of here, you Spartan pigs. Take a peace treaty already. I'm done fighting you all. I want to go do more fun stuff. Air has no more interest in slaying Spartans. It's too easy.
I have a plan.
So we poison the well on this guy again.
This army has weaknesses.
Men of great stature and impressive might have been sighted here. Welcome. Place to meet, drink, and train. They'll fight for our cause. Interesting. Must be a myth unit that we can pick up there. Armor gained. +2 to motivation. Okay. Alright, agent activity, poison the well was a success.
I can't do it.
I don't care what you can do. Alright, we got more wood coming in. We don't need this military structure here. It's really not going to have any great benefit to us. Let's repair our town center here. Let's see how the Spartans feel about peace at the moment.
If you must.
Not good, apparently. Or no, they do. They do want a peace treaty. You know what? Let's take this, right? I won't even demand anything out of them right now. You know what? Let's agree to it, just so we can get Sparta off our case. That's my last war.
We'll have to.
And now that we've gotten Sparta off our case, we should be able to gain some favor from Agamemnon.
Wit serves me.
Let's see. Let us trade a region. That gives me quite a bit of influence. And in return, military alliance, defensive alliance, -44. Really? I give you a region and it's still just an affront to you? Let's see, where's this other region? How come I can only do one? Why can't I do both? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's cool that they add this stuff, but it looks like it still needs a little work. And it also needs work in the sense that, number one, I'm not at war with anybody. I know, these guys don't like me. I was fighting people that they didn't like. But I mean, look at it. So I was fighting Argos, I was fighting Pylos, all these other people that they kind of like. Get it? Got it. I'm offering you a settlement right in your own backyard that they desperately need. That should make a big difference. And all I'm asking in return of them is like, hey, how about we be friends? We're close to the same strength rank. We're the same cultural background. I don't know. I don't get this kind of stuff. It's frustrating. Perhaps we could start with them, like, just trying to get a non-aggression pact.
Wasting my valuable time.
Not a confederation, barter agreement. We already have a non-aggression pact. Vassalage war. Maybe I can just give them a little bit of food. Won't do much, though.
Done.
Just something to get these guys to shut up. So it's improving towards -20 because of... It should be... that we gave them food there. Trespasses, past treaties, release troops. No, I guess the food didn't have any effect. Well, let's let our relationship with them improve over the next few turns. And then we'll see whether or not they can be convinced to be intelligent, take this territory, because I don't want to maintain all this non-coastal territory anyway. So yeah, that would be preferable, in my opinion. Wait, why am I at -2373? Should I offer them a barter agreement? Over the course of turns? I'll bet I did.
Oh,
Whoops.
And now you wish to speak. You are really that desperate.
My mistake. Now they're gonna hate me. I meant to do a single barter, you turds. Here. Let's give them 2,000 food. I'll give them 500 stone. They really want bronze, and let's give them 1,000 bronze. Still has no impact, even though they're like, yes, please give us bronze. Gotta love this diplomacy. All right, there we go. Single barter. There you go. Have fun. Not going to improve us much, but we'll give them something to make up for what we just screwed up there a little bit. Won't make up for it entirely, but all right. So we're not at war with Sparta anymore. This is good. This should get Sparta up off our case, which is what we want, and that should allow us to continue to focus elsewhere. At Ithaca, before I do go make a run to Crete, It would be cool to get additional units that I don't yet have access to potentially train before we head that way. So we're gonna do that. Don't have a ton of wood left. Let's go ahead and end a turn. And I really want to get sailing towards Crete. Honestly, our army's good enough to probably go start an invasion. And then we will just keep our smaller army back here and try and build up the infrastructure. Royal decrees issued fleet-footed might. Plus 18% melee attack skill on armies. Oh, sweet. Light infantry just took a significant buffing there. Morale of the hero's army will be reduced for a few turns. Why is he reduced?
Born for war.
Nation activity versus character. Oh, Prophecy of Doom. At least I think that's what it was. Caledon. Where's... So happiness is poor here. So let's garrison up. It's not going to make a lot of difference here. Change per turn, though, is going to be 1, so it'll at least keep it from rebelling. Change per turn here is 2, so we're slowly working our way positive there.
Odysseus of Ithaca.
Odysseus of Ithaca. Let's put the sea. Get sailing. The sea calls us. The sea calls us. So we already have this one, which provides chance to ambush enemies. What was the one that was allowing me to replenish? Prevent enemy casualty replenishment local region. Where was that one I got that... So this one? Win an enemy territory. Okay, yeah, we already got it. So, good. Prevent enemy casualty replenishment in local region. I think we want this. That'll help slow down enemies as we're battling abroad. And let's see, in our settlement here... What is this building we built? Okay, so they've built this one. Carpenter. Logger tent. Or wait a minute, what's the is there a special... Yeah, look. Giant Vanguard. This is where they were recruiting these. Armored giant spearmen, giant bowmen. Yeah. Let's do this. So we'll have access to those if we want. Alright, perfect. Glad I remembered to look at this. Take my spy, by the way. And let's lead the way for Odysseus. We got a long sail ahead of us. I'm gonna sail ahead. All ahead full. Excellent. Let's take a look at our royal decrees. Melee defense of all light infantry. Instruction cost reduction, battle speed. Our light infantry will be more effective overall if we do that too. Let's think here. Action cost. Melee attack of medium infantry. Maybe start working on some of that. Actually, let's just round out our light infantry first. Oh, this would be good too. Let's do this. It's going to cost us 4,000 food. Yeah, these two right here. These will be very worthwhile. So let's do those first, and then we'll move in that other direction that I was thinking there. Alright, let's head towards Crete. The invasions begin. I think we'll be able to hold all the stuff behind us. We've got our peace treaties in place. Over time, the reputational damage that we've done with the people surrounding us should improve. Headed towards Crete. I can sail faster than my spy can.
A well-placed blade can avert a war.
Let's see, what can he do already? Success chance. Success chance of all spy actions. Let's do the success chance. Wow, that helps us ambush really good. Interesting. Yeah, we got some interesting options there with the spy, especially if we embed them. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay.
Great.
You can keep on sailing there, buddy. Got a long ways to go to get to Crete. Alright, sailing past Pylos. Looks like everybody is shutting up. We've got wood, we've got food. Let's go ahead and build up to Odysseus' palace here. It's going to cost us some gold. Going to take us a while to get that gold back.
Duty first.
Change per turn 0. Change per turn 2. Did we get this whole commandments? I don't think we've issued a commandment here. Let's do organized games. Get more food. Upgrade to a farming town, or actually, yeah, let's upgrade the farming town first, and then we'll work on some of this other stuff. Since we can't build main chain settlements in anything that's not coastal, I mean, it obviously limits our ability to handle some of these. That's part of the reason why I want to sail to Crete. I feel like we'll be able to have better effect there, because the islands should be mostly coastal settlements. So they want me to give them a bunch of bronze for a non-aggression pact. I don't really think so. Don't see any reason to do that. Okay, help him spread a little more happiness, so that's not gonna hurt. See what's happening with old Agamemnon.
I prefer it when your wit serves me.
Alright, relationship is improving. This is good. We're still nowhere close to a lot of what we want here. Trade regions. Yeah, we could send an I'll bet envoys. Can you use envoys to improve relations? So we have this priestess. Let's recruit an agent, an envoy. See what we can find out here. Envoy is a fully fledged writing system had yet to emerge. The spoken word played a major role. It could also be served as covert operator, spreading lies, disinformation, the king's benefit, or shoring up support for the war effort at home. Epic agents can't do any more spies. Well, I mean, let's see what the envoy can do. It's going to cost me a fair bit to upkeep an envoy. Looks like they can exert influence as one of the things. Let's recruit him and mess with him. See what he can do. Alright. Logistical control. So reduces upkeep when he's in an army. When he's standing passive, increases the production of a region. Increases influence against our own settlement and increases influence against an enemy. Yeah, not exactly
How may I assist?
what I had hoped for. Let's see how we're doing on influence in some of these places. Aegean influence is high and would be improving here. I'm assuming, let's check this other province. Yeah, Aegean influence is high there. We're probably gonna have high influence all over here, to be honest. Honestly, I don't know how much good this envoy is gonna do us around here. I was hoping he might be able to help us with some diplomatic stuff, but looks like it's more about influence. Okay, sorry folks, I had some work stuff going on. Had to split there for a second, but I am back, obviously. Let's see what I can continue here. We don't have a lot of stone income either, but it's because I'm bartering some right now. Yeah, I'm bartering some out right now, so that'll eventually come back up to a decent bit. And we haven't needed a ton of stone. Can we not move two at once? Get your butt moving. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. CA, please! There we go. Maybe I just need to stick these guys in the same army. Alright. Got Odysseus moved up. Let's see, can we get any more food going? No, but we can get some extra bronze. Wouldn't hurt. Let's build that up. End our turn. Alright, here they go. They want to offer me wood. Barter some bronze. Negative. Sorry, Memeleus. They want to give me a bunch of wood for the non-aggression pact. These are the same folks that I told no to earlier because they're at war with all the people that I would like to be allied to, all the people that we should be allied to in the fight against the Trojans. So I'm trying to get at least somewhat better. Yeah, Sparta took over that as I would have expected. Got our spy headed that way. We have really nice income on wood right now. I'm assuming we're going to lose these to rebellion eventually, so we might ought to try and build them up a little. See if we can have some garrison to help us out. Because I'm assuming that's where we're getting the wood from.
What could you possibly have to say to me?
How is it getting more costly for some of these things? It's like more costly for a defensive alliance now. Huh? What? We're actually improving our relationship. How is that only 32? Such a load of horse crap. Alright. Hey, I'm gonna give you a region. Yeah, I kinda like that. It's not worth very much to me.
Come on.
Ugh. We bring back region trading and don't get me wrong, like it's good that it's there. It's not totally useless, but it doesn't feel still quite right to me. Like it feels like it should have a little more impact than what it is. It's like Agamemnon is like, you know, I don't really need territory. It's just a total war game. We don't really need any territory. It's not necessary. Who needs territory? I'm the AI. I get free income anyway. Alright. Did we get done with our turn?
Never falter.
Yes, we did.
All hands.
Don't try any wordplay, and we'll come out of this fine.
You're not gonna come out of this fine, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your concern, though.
Sword
Ah.
and wit.
Now we're talking. Let's get a fight going.
Send them to Hades.
Alright, we don't have to beat the game. Okay, I was like, hopefully the game didn't crash there. It's a little bit of a delay, had me worried.
This city is ours now.
Yes, it is. It's very nice, by the way. Thank you. Love the island views. It's much appreciated. Some of these settlements will be inland, which is unfortunate, but most of them look like they're going to be coastal settlements for them.
Favored by Athena.
Samos. Yeah, that one looks inland because I don't see a little port. Kydonia has a port there. Aptera has a port, and that's good because this is the main settlement. So, yeah, we're going to be in good shape
Finding Odysseus.
if our spy ever catches up, because Odysseus is just so much faster. There we go, we got the new war started. We can start gaining territory without having to tick off a bunch of neighbors. Aegean influence. This doesn't really even seem very... Oh, we could send him up here and start spreading a Aegean influence,
I'm stuck.
because we don't really need him that much there.
I am disembarking.
What do we own? Settlement ritual of ruination, or ritual of exaltation. What does it do? Increases the favor of the god whose temple is inside the settlement. Yeah, well, we don't have that. If I remove the character, we're going to lose 3. So it'll actually start to go negative. That character is the only thing keeping that positive. How wonderfully frustrating. Bronze. Let's get some extra bronze output from this place. Might as well. And then, did we... Xenos is wood. Let's see what we got here. What can we build here? Let's tear down... Let's tear down that, because I don't want all the extra unhappiness. Okay. And that's not the right building either, so let's tear both those down and fix it. Our spies should eventually get ahead of us. Let's see, we got harvest early. But I get plus 1,000 food, and we can burn the crops. Minus 20% food per turn from buildings. It's province. Ugh. These suck. I don't want either one of these. Take it back. Alright. Issued.
Hades.
Annex of Crete. Through conquest, you can continue the legacy of ancient kings. Okay. Time to keep pushing forward here to Kydonia.
I enjoy a challenge.
Foes, beware.
I guess we're only allowed to be moving one of our stacks at a time on the campaign map. It's all the game wants to put up with.
Occupy this place.
Okay. Alright, Kydonia is ours. And we're going to use it to get more food. We could certainly use a lot of food at this point. Our wood is going to be getting to be fairly substantial, but that's good because it'll fuel the growth of our other settlements.
Hermes, watch over me.
Alright, so we've got a good foothold in Crete thus far. Don't have a lot of wood left to do any building, and we're kind of just sitting here attempting to improve the public order these places back home. How are we doing with happiness here? How long? We're gonna get a rebellion there in a few turns. We should probably actually move our army over there, see if we can trounce the rebellion. I don't know if we can make it there in time, but we'll try. Non-aggression pact, Nestor, Hylos. Give them a bunch of food and they'll give me a non-aggression pact. You know what? This seems like a pretty decent idea. I have a ton of food right now anyway. It's not being put to use. Okay, so we finished some work on our decree. And now we'll spend our food to get this one here. Salves and herbs. Perfect. Alright, how goes the war? Got a siege battle ahead of us. I'm not a huge fan of the siege battles, but we haven't done a lot of battle fighting on this one. Ooh, we got some nice chevronage going on here in some of our units.
Show no fear. They will pay.
It's giving the AI extremely good chances. Bowmen. I mean, they do have a lot of bows, which is a little bit scary. Especially considering that I can't create siege towers still. I have no idea how to make siege towers. If anybody knows the answer to that, let me know. I haven't been able to find it yet. Let's continue the siege.
Engage the foe.
Questionable, but effective.
Let's poison this dude up.
Poison is a subtle weapon.
Alright.
Beyond my skill.
Hurt their ability to replenish. Alright, let's grab some extra food here. Try and push our food income up. Again, I know we have a lot of food in store, but the food income will help us recruit more units, maintain more armies. It's the base, basically. It's the base resource. I've got to tinker with the camera settings. Guys are moving way too slow. Here's the camera settings. Fastest. Okay, there we go. Let's head over here. Maybe too late to try and put down a rebellion, but we'll attempt it. We will attempt it. Wonder if Knossos will fight back. Let's see here. I'm going to give them a bunch of bronze for a non-aggression pact. I'm okay. Not really scared of you right now. Oh, they're going to attack me. Good, an open field battle. I like these much better, and they got even more reinforcements, which should make this more fun. We're going to be up against some shielded spearmen. Nothing we shouldn't be able to handle, I don't think. Says the battle's very much against us, but, you know, we'll see. Maybe it is. They're going to be dependent on reinforcements, which are coming in from behind them, which is bad for them, unless they've deployed way far back, which they may have. I remember this battle's taking place right outside the walls. I do like this, that whenever the people sally out from a siege, that it at least looks a little more like what you would expect the setting to look like. The reinforcements are going to be coming. I don't know exactly where these guys are going to position themselves. These spear runners can't reposition, or they can't vanguard deploy is what I should say. Let's put these guys here.
Awaiting orders.
These guys some protection.
Odysseus.
Odysseus.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Okay. Move these guys up. We'll outflank with their spear runners. These guys are already getting a very painful engagement over here. Okay, they're gonna start bringing in reinforcements this way, and it's a lot of reinforcements, so I'm gonna kind of move up a little and just get ready to kind of hopefully block off some of those reinforcements. For example, let's heal up some of these units too. Attack there. Let's take this stuff out. Attack.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Alright, let's take our spear runners. Kinda start out flanking. Pull my skirmishers back here a little bit. Let's actually fall back a little right here. Try and lure the reinforcements out a little more. Nice outflanking there. Pull those guys back. Okay, let's start cramming these guys up. I'm gonna use all these units to cut off any more dispersion of their troops. Let's put a quick volley in these guys.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Okay. Those shielded spearmen. How are those shielded spearmen there holding out? I find that surprising, actually. Shocking, even. Alright, see here we're going to close and kind of go for a wide encirclement. The only problem is I don't have any light units on this flank to support. So this could actually be a bit problematic. Let's get these javelins.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Let's take these guys off skirmish mode. Start chasing some of these units. Not doing a good job managing my troops over here. What did we get beat by here? Club warriors? Can we take out their leader? Hit those club warriors. Split up so they can't engage us all at once. Yeah, okay, we routed a few of their archers back here. Actually, let's push that way. Keep pushing. Certainly giving these guys a bit of trouble here. Let's engage their lord. Actually,
Your warriors have been routed.
put these guys back on skirmish mode. Maybe that's what I should have done with them. Kind of turn tides back on these guys. Our sword skirmishers are not doing as well here as I would have thought they would. But we have pinned a couple of their skirmish units back here, and that's good news for us. Let's go chase down more archers. Our young spears are trying to cut their way through over here, though they're kind of in some infantry fights that isn't going to really be their cup of tea.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Okay, we just routed him.
With Athena's blessing, willingly.
Let's head up here, help out on that a little. Can we get rid of that guy once and for all? That'd be ideal. It's a bit of a crazy fight right now, though we do have a couple of their units in a bit of a dicey position. Let's actually get our spear runners loose out of here. Pursue their infantry. Okay. Losing some, winning some. It's not in my favor at the moment. Their units are performing better than I would have expected at the moment. Trying to heal these guys. Come on, heal him. I don't think they're going to be able to hold their leadership together. They sure aren't. Well, that's frustrating. Start chasing. We need to get some units pulled back in from routing. What happened to more of our spear runners here? Okay, here's a spear runner unit. Let's go get some more archers. Get those archers. We need to start killing all the archers we can. Let's unload javelins on some of these guys. Re-engage them with their sword skirmishers. We're definitely getting overwhelmed in some areas. Odysseus is getting trapped in a fight here, and that's not ideal.
Alright. We're set then. It will happen.
Okay. What do we got? Got a few units trying to regroup. Let's not waste your javelins on that anymore. Okay, I got a spear runner out here that I desperately need over here. Yeah, see, back here, these spear runners ought to be pretty helpful. If we can just ignore their leaders and keep the chase on here. Okay, those units are running. I don't know if we can catch these archers. But say like right here, javelin those guys up. Take this unit this way. Spear runners. Spear runners, I need to try and avoid their other infantry and get into fights with. Okay. Just bring Odysseus over here close. See if we can heal a little. Good, got those guys. Let's keep chasing skirmishers. Cleared those guys out. Let's get our ambushers back over here.
With Athena's blessing.
Okay, got a break there.
Hit hard. Feel the
See if we
power.
can buff these units up a little. Let's go try and melee some more of their skirmishers. The more of their skirmishers take out, we should be able to switch the power bar. And I need these guys to help me. Oh, good. We got some breaks here. They have some regrouping units here. Let's see if we can crush these real quick. Let's avoid these clubmen with their skirmishers. Get away from them. Okay, got a couple more routes. Y'all can go after the slingers. Good. Started out extremely dicey. It's honestly probably still a bit dicey. The more of their skirmishers we take out of commission, the more this fight turns in our favor. Yeah, a lot of these units are shattering too. This unit that hasn't shattered, I'm going to chase it till it does. Okay, it's now shattered. Let's ignore their lord over there. Get away from their lord here. And just work on helping me outflank these club warriors.
Odysseus.
How did Odysseus... Okay, he was attacking those spears. I got some sword skirmishers to help them. Let's bring these back. I got some more... Okay, this ended up being a pretty crazy fight. Again, the bad thing about this fight is they'll be able to summon up more reinforcements. I took a lot of damage here. It's actually not a good fight for me. This did not turn out the way we needed it to. Let's bring Odysseus in and try and take this dude down. See if we can just totally drop the hurt here. Okay, we cleared out. Our spear runners are absolutely priceless in this battle. They got tied up early, which is unfortunate. But their speed ended up helping us rout all the enemy skirmishers. The problem is we routed all those enemy skirmishers. They're going to run away. they're going to end up keeping almost all of their units,
Ready for battle.
which means that I will have actually lost this battle for all intents and purposes, because a lot of these guys, like, I'll end up being beat up, I'll be trying to siege them, they can just build another army and come back at me, whereas I'm kind of stuck in the process of a siege, unable to replenish. And so it'll leave me worse for wear here. But we did pull out a victory, which is always nice. Hopefully we didn't lose a lot of units here. We may have, but I would like to have not lost any of our units. Apteron. Yeah, we did lose a spear runner. That is unfortunate because those units are pretty critical to me. The enemy took some pretty grievous losses here, though. But because it's a siege, it's still going to say that the balance of power is way against me. So that's why those are frustrating. You have to win very decisively when they come out against you like that. Really? He assassinated Odysseus? Must be nice. And then they're going to attack me again. Okay. But the reason they're going to attack me is because Odysseus is down, which does suck pretty hard, to be fair. I wonder how many turns we're going to have to wait to get Odysseus back. Assuming that he comes back. Our very battered forces here. Okay. Let's just move up here and javelin these guys back to an oblivion. I don't want them to kill my skirmish units. Should be able to get rid of their archer unit, then I'm going to use my skirmishers to try and finish off their lord here.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
We get good AP damage, so this will have to be our best hope. This guy's not shielded, so he should absorb a fair bit of this. I wonder if their guys will toss their javelins at an enemy leader as well. Yeah, they sure will. Let's finish them up. Gonna cost a lot of our javelins, but better than fighting him in melee. There he goes. Do not fire at will.
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Okay, you can now fire at will again. Alright. Let's get repositioned. Gonna have a few units rolling through. We're gonna have to just basically do the same thing. There we go. Let's actually fast forward for a minute. I'm gonna pull these forces back so that there's people have to come out of the trees here. I'm gonna stay just outside of their range, hopefully. I want to pull them all the way out of those trees. That way I can get them on open ground. There we go. That's good. That's good. Alright, push forward. Use my spear runners to try and get a hold of these renowned slingers. The spear runners are pretty ideal troops for taking out these high-tier skirmish units. The only thing that they lack that would make them any better is a shield, but then that just kind of defeats their high-speed purpose of their unit, I think.
To glory! For the Aegeans, advance men. One of your units has no more ammunition.
I'm gonna avoid that lord with these spear runners. Put all possible, and just keep chasing the spear runners because that's their ideal world to live in. Let's avoid the melee here, and just try and javelin. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Took very few losses in the process. Shouldn't lose any more units. That leaves the AI very defeated. I'll be able to put a hero in our army temporarily at the end of this turn. There's our replenishment. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I put in here for the next few turns, in my opinion. High foreign influence, wins a battle in foreign territory. Hero kills captives. Like, I hate all these things. These are annoying. After hero loses a battle, ends a turn with own province and negative populace. These are just too complicated. Like, I have to think about all little things. It just kind of, it's just annoying. It's not as simple as the obedience system like we saw in Total War Warhammer 2, which is honestly just better than this one. Because this is just irritating, because then it's very, very character specific. It's like, oh, I want to use this guy. Well, you know, unless you're constantly raiding, he's going to be upset. It's like, what? Hero takes on and kills captives. Don't respect Ares. Like, it's just weird. Athena fights battle against a weaker army. Like, ends the turn garrisoned or encamped. Well, there's an easy one. If he ends turns in enemy territory, whatever. We'll just take this guy. Well, actually, no. He's going to be unhappy now because he's in enemy territory. Fortunately for us, though, I think we can take the settlement. It may delete one of my units, though, in the auto-resolve. It's going to be more than a little frustrating. We can build the buildings to train them, though, I think. Yeah, they got rid of one of my heavy sword skirmishers. And one of my sword skirmishers.
We've increased our holdings.
But this is actually, no, yeah, this is one of the ones that I can build up. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We'll wait here for Odysseus to get back into the fight. Rebellion's imminent. What can we train here? This is not the building that I want. This is not the building that I want. I do like trying to get Poseidon's favor here. Let's see. Definitely need happiness. And I'm going to start building. I need to be able to train sword skirmishers, like the heavy sword skirmishers. So start building that. When we tear down the other two sites, we'll have a good place to be. I don't really care what this guy gets, to be honest. Humiliate the dead causes fear. Missile resistance. I don't know, let's just have some fun with this guy, whatever. Okay, anyway, I think that's going to be just about it for this turn. We've gotten the invasion of Crete underway, or Knossos, whatever they want to call this. And we're taking on the Apteron faction. And we're going to have a pretty good time of it, I think. Though we are slowed down a little bit because of an enemy spy taking out Odysseus.
The helping hand of fate.
Chance to assassinate 5%. I like those odds.
Their next journey will be on Charon's ferry.
Not really. They're doing pretty good because you failed. You're a failure. Let's move our troops over here to garrison up our settlement. I will see you all next time. We'll continue the Odysseus campaign. We finished this research, so now we'll be getting extra casualty replenishment. And let's hit this one here too to lower the upkeep cost of all of our troops. We have all this food stored up. We're actually making considerably more food income now, which is really good news. I'll see you all in the next episode.